All right, welcome to the Explainer. What if I told you that you could launch a brand new YouTube channel and get it monetized in just 1 month? And not by grinding out hundreds of videos, but with just 7. Well, today we're going to break down the exact 2026 roadmap that one creator used to do just that.
Yep, that's the timeline we're talking about. Just one single month from hitting create channel to getting monetized.
And that's the craziest part. The total number of videos? Only 7. That's it.
So how in the world did they pull this off? Look, this isn't some random theory. It's a real-life case study, and we've distilled their entire strategy into a super simple roadmap for you.
Okay, let's kick things off with the biggest question on everyone's mind, right? The one that stops so many people dead in their tracks. Is it just too late to start a YouTube channel in 2026?
I mean, you've probably thought this yourself. Man, I wish I'd started years ago when it wasn't so crowded. It feels like that ship has sailed, but let's actually look at the data.
Because here's the reality check. YouTube has 2.5 billion monthly active users, and that number is still climbing. So the audience isn't saturated, it's actually bigger than it has ever been. The opportunity isn't gone, it's growing.
And you know, it's about so much more than just views or even money. Think about the other benefits. You basically get a crash course in high-value skills like editing and graphic design. You become a way better communicator, and you start building a personal brand that can open doors you didn't even know existed.
All right, so the audience is there for sure. The big question is, how do we get the algorithm to show our videos to them? Well, you've got to understand what the algorithm actually wants. And honestly, it boils down to 2 key signals.
First up, you have your click-through rate, or CTR. This is basically your video's first impression. When your thumbnail and title pop up on someone's screen, is it interesting enough to make them click? That's CTR.
But, you know, getting that click is only half the battle. The second thing the algorithm cares about is watch time. Okay, so you got them in the door, but did they actually stay and watch the video? Can you hold their attention?
So, here's the simplest way to think about it. Your title and thumbnail, that's the shiny wrapping paper that gets someone excited enough to click. But the content of your video, that's the actual gift inside. If the gift is good, they'll stick around. You absolutely have to nail both.
Okay, so now we know the rules of the game. The algorithm wants clicks, and it wants watch time. Simple enough. Now, what game are we going to play? It's time to choose your niche.
And instead of just randomly picking something that's trending, we're going to use a little something called the 3P rule. First P is passion. You got to pick something you actually love talking about, or you'll burn out. The second P is proficiency. Are you good at it, or at least really interested in getting good at it? And the third P is profit. Is there a way to actually make this a sustainable thing?
And your ideal niche, that perfect topic for you, is right there in the middle, where those 3 circles overlap. That's the sweet spot. It's something you love, you're good at, and that has real potential.
All right, so you've got your niche picked out. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is just start uploading videos, right? Wrong. The smart play here is to actually pause and enter what we'll call a training phase. And this brings us to a super powerful concept, the practice channel. Seriously, this is a game changer. It's a completely separate, low-pressure channel where you can just learn. Think of it like your personal gym. It's where you get your reps in, practicing scripting, editing, talking to a camera, all without worrying about views or subscribers. You know, this really hits on that famous quote. Winners don't do totally different things. They just do the same things differently. They master the fundamentals. And your practice channel, that is exactly where you're going to master your fundamentals.
Okay, you've found your niche, you've put in the practice. Now, it's time for the main event. Let's talk about the simple 3-part formula you need for that first breakout video.
And the formula is actually way simpler than you might think. It's not about a million tiny details. It's about nailing 3 big things: a viral idea, plus viral packaging, plus a viral intro.
Let's talk about that viral packaging. Just look at the difference here. How airplanes work is fine. It's descriptive. But what everyone gets wrong about planes, now that creates an itch you have to scratch. It's not clickbait, it's genuine curiosity. It makes you need to know the answer.
And last but not least, that viral intro. You have maybe 30 seconds tops to hook someone, and this 3-step formula is pure gold. First, state the goal your viewer has. Then, introduce the problem or fear that's getting in their way. And finally, present your video as the perfect solution to that problem.
And that's it. That's the roadmap. It's clear, right? Find your niche using the 3P rule. Get your reps in with a practice channel,
and then launch with a video built on a viral idea, irresistible packaging, and a killer hook. The whole path is right here for you. So the only question left to ask is, what curiosity is your first video going to spark?